All right, everyone. Welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, March 29th, 2018. All right, so today we do have the moon finishing up Leo. So as it's been the case the past 2 days, themes around our self-expression. There could be themes around what we enjoy in life, bringing in some of that joy, self-expression, maybe even creative energy. So still a great time to do that if you are guided to. Now we are approaching a full moon on Saturday, so there is more momentum being built, certainly, and insight coming in as we approach the weekend. The full moon will be in Virgo, and I will make a video about that tomorrow. But today the sun does square up to Saturn, so there could be a bit of limitation perhaps today, feeling a bit restricted. So good to be patient, work within our limitations, and just remember that long-term perspective. All right, so let's look at this along with some other things here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Thursday. This video is for Sidereal. We're using the actual size of the constellations and their location. So this is different from mainstream astrology. If you are new to the channel, check out that link down below. All right, so Leo finishing up with the moon here. Still a great time for, I think, getting in touch with our self-expression, however we might do that. Whatever the medium might be of self-expression, could be quite literal. Could be through business, creative aspects through business. It could be through hobbies, interests, things like this. So just a really good day for this kind of stuff. And we could notice themes throughout the day pertaining to how we can bring in some of this joy, passion, and creative energy, playful energy with Leo. So again, we still do have a lot of planets in Pisces, still a very watery time, very dreamy time, a good time to still be present as best as we can and let go of what is outside of our control, and through that finding that inner peace, right? We're learning a lot about this as well in our own way with Mercury retrograde, insight coming in through maybe dreams, meditations, things like this. Really good to be receptive to. All right, so yep, we're going to be approaching a full moon. So the energies are building momentum as we approach Saturday. The full moon in Virgo will be about implementing the more pragmatic and grounded aspects of life, really about grounding that Pisces spiritual energy that we have at this time. So as we approach it, great day to get into our passions, the inner joys that then lead to what we do want to refine and cultivate with Virgo. All right, so let's have a look at the aspects here today. We do have the sun squaring up to Saturn. This is quite important. Essentially what this is that it's a yearly cycle with the sun and Saturn, saying that roughly about 3 months ago there was this new beginning or some sort of new perspective we had on some things that we knew were going to take time. All right, so what have you been maybe thinking about or working on since the beginning of the year that you knew was going to take time, now this part of the week we're sort of being challenged with, you could say. We're working within our limitations with it. So good to be aware of if you are feeling any of this collective energy of this, maybe it's serious, maybe it's heavy, maybe it is a limitation to what you're focused on or to your self-expression. Good to practice the healthy, let's say, or balanced aspects of Saturn, which Saturn is always helping us do the patient thing, the long-term thing. So with anything that you do feel challenged with, if you do, that again maybe has been coming in since earlier in the year, good to see the long-term perspective of it today. Good to not take it too seriously. Sometimes we don't want to get too heavy into the Saturn energy, but at the same time take it seriously enough to where we are taking action steps, but slow and steady action steps. Kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing, or maybe another step back, but then another step forward, right? So great to just be patient with ourselves, with anything we're focused on, see the big picture, and as best as we can, just bring in a bit of this discipline and responsibility. And again, working within our limitations is great. And this actually can be a very productive energy to work with. Anything that does require the sort of detached, patient, responsible energy of Saturn can be great to develop today. All right, so that's certainly the most important thing, but we still do have Venus very close to her conjunction with Uranus that happened yesterday. So as a general theme, there could still be some exciting new and different things with relationships, perhaps, the people in our life, enjoying a bit of spontaneity. If it's not interpersonal, then in our intrapersonal life, just enjoying new things, perhaps, right? Maybe there was a shift of our values that we could be integrating today. Also, on a minor note, because we don't feel it very personally, Mercury is going to be trining up to the North Node as we get into tomorrow. So there is this learning. I think it's a fantastic time to be learning, especially with that Mercury being retrograde. So as it's been, but maybe today and tomorrow in particular, good to try new things, experiment, right? Be flexible. New information's coming to light with the Mercury retrograde. And so with that, we're just learning. Great time to be curious, inquisitive, try new things. And with that, we could be learning some stuff about our life path, about our direction in life these next couple of days. All right, so that's the day in a nutshell. These lunar aspects are very minor, but let me go through them real quick. The moon trining Saturn. Good support with that Saturn. Even though we have that square, the moon is trining it, which means we could have a good emotional detachment and responsibility supporting us today. The moon opposite Neptune as we approach this full moon. This could emphasize the Pisces energy today of that dreaminess. So being grounded in the present moment, again, accepting what is, can lead to that peace. So good day to practice all that. Maybe find some balance with that today. And the moon is going to be trining up to Pluto and Jupiter, who've been in a sextile this year. So really good for this maybe big picture perspective, and making some changes if you are feeling guided to. There could be a bit of empowerment feeling going into tomorrow we can utilize. All right, so that's the day in a nutshell. Hope you all have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you'd like to stay up to date, hit the bell button for updates on these daily videos. All right, so have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.